Okay, my name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here we are going to be doing a Ultra Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA showcase, given that his banner has returned for the first time. But I've got a bit of information to give you in this video about this and the channel in general, so stay tuned. First off, whether you should summon for Ultra Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA or not, I think he's worth your Chrono Crystals, but you should be aware of the things upcoming in the future. If you do decide to summon for him, be wary of your Chrono Crystals amount. In my short, I said that you should summon if you have above 8,000, otherwise it might be better off for you to save because the festival is really next month. In the next month, we'll see a lot of things. The festival, so we'll see hype units. Last year we got Beast Gohan. Everybody loves Beast Gohan. We also got Ultra UI, which is obviously a big deal. But with the rollout of Daima is definitely going to be big. It's going to give something that we haven't seen before, very likely. Hypothetically speaking, if they drop a Kid Vegito, you might really want that, so you're gonna want to have Chrono Crystals for that. These are all reasons to skip, but I'm not advocating completely to skip. I think he's worth at least one copy, especially once this meta dies down with all the tanky units built to counter him. His counter will still be very much useful. He does do good damage, even though he doesn't tank the best, but you'll see things in this showcase anyways. Outside of that, people are asking, is Legends dead? No, just because a console game released doesn't mean Legends is dead. They are still pushing this game. It still costs to make Ultras really good, and if they are releasing Ultras with really good quality art, it means they are making money. Ultimately, the game is not going to die, and also because Sparking Zero has released doesn't mean I will stop posting Legends completely. I will just be broadening the content on this channel, so I'm enjoying Sparking Zero right now, but Legends, as you can see, this is a Legends video, you're still getting some Legends content. But I might lean more one way, depending on how things go, but generally speaking, I still like this game, so I will be posting it. Moving into the showcase, we got the team formation here. I'm going to be running Fusion Warriors, but I've got Bardock and Goku, so you might want to say it's Son family. But G4 is triple Zenkai buffed to give him the best results. We're going to try and make him look insane, even though my playstyle more suits to Vegito. That's all I've got to say. Let's get into this showcase now. Alright, so what I'm going to tell you in advance, if you see Triku, that's when you need to worry when using G4. Other than that, you're completely fine most times. Now, Turles is very tanky, don't get it twisted, and he can do a lot of damage to you. But your real worry is the Triku. That guy is a problem. You better drop. Okay, I guess not. My brightness is really low right now. I forgot to turn it up before starting this battle. That's an insane switch, but Zamasu does heal back. Ooh. Ooh. What? I'm glad I didn't switch actually. Just press a card, maybe get a Dragon Ball back. Yeah. Do I want to counter already? No, there's no point. Now, also remember you only get 3 counters, and going up against tanky teams, you low-key want to save them. So you want to get it and then put yourself in a position where you can protect yourself later, especially when you're fighting a team of people that have ultimate arts like this one. I'm going to switch now. But this is not a Vegito showcase. Chain those cards. Like I said, Turles is going to be super tanky. Can get a kill here, which is nice. G4. I don't even know if it's going to kill Corrupt Zamasu nowadays, you know. G4 is still G4, but like Triku's giving me PTSD every time I fight him, so I don't be like processing straight. Yep, you see what I mean? The off boost effect. Recently, I've been using G4 more of a defensive unit, prioritizing his counters over his damage. When you come off the boost, your damage is going to see obviously a decline. That goes without saying. But when it comes to his general like countering ability and forcing people to play passive because of his counter, like right here, I don't even need to switch out if I didn't want to. Come on, gang. He hasn't disconnected. That glide was elite. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, it's gonna be a vanish into... Okay, that works. I'm gonna chain all of these. See how much damage I can get out. Haven't even used one counter. Is he gonna lag out or not? Okay, that time he did. That was strange. Also, bear in mind, I believe Turles like decreases the amount of damage that you can do with like big attacks. So yeah, that also doesn't help G4 a lot. So off boost and debuffs, traumatic. But yeah, let's get into the next game. I don't even care that I got picked because it's a bot right now. In the last game, I didn't mean the big attacks. I meant strike and blast. Everything's just a big attack to me with G4. Relaxed mindset. I'm going to talk more about my playstyle using him, especially with him being off boost. And now we've got Triku to deal with. It's not going to be easy. Alright, caught him there. Now, with Triku, you do not want to pop your, you don't want to pop the counter for the heal once he hits you, because then you won't heal it back. And that's going to basically counter your whole progress. The benefit of G4's counter is that he's able to heal back as well. So if there's no healing process, then you're basically cooked. And you really don't want that. You really don't want that. You won't be able to take enough damage to get to the point where you can heal again. Get to the point where you can counter again, sorry. And that's what you want to avoid at all costs. Oh, he got me there, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, a green card. I'm gonna let that hit me. Yeah, GC. I didn't heal. I didn't think that would fill the gauge right there, but it did. Got his ass. I think Piccolo is a strike counter. Yeah. I was just hoping it wasn't. Oof, that was close. Explosive. I'm not gonna green card. And I can't really ult either as well because Triku. One thing you can take advantage of though, if you do want to use G4 against him, you can still use the type neutral. So don't think you're utterly useless when fighting him. You can go type neutral and do damage that way. It's obviously not as effective, and that should go without saying. But it's still something that you have. Just don't hit an ultimate. You're going to be annoyed. You're going to be annoyed. Alright, now he's out the way. The game should be a lot easier. That's what I'd like to think. He's going to get cover now. But I'm going to work towards filling my gauge. And even if he doesn't, Bardock and Goku are there with the indestructible. Oh, I think he's going for a rush. That's why he dropped. Did we do it at the same time? Yeah, we did. Nice. This, ooh, that was actually an insane tap both ways. This Goku and Piccolo are actually pretty good as well. Piccolo spams explosive greens. They cancel buffs as well. The fact that they can tag switch is good for reverse elements. I was expecting them to attack me, but that's fine. My gauge is going to fill even if they win this. Kind of deserved. Last time I got one number higher. Fill my gauge. No blast arm on this unit though. Yep, and that's GG's. Damage there is pretty good when Turles ain't debuffing. Bringing out Pycon is super desperate, but I can't blame them because I tried it too. Let's go. I'm actually going to use the tag switch here. I feel like Vegito's rush is going to be useful this game. Good timing. Don't know why he didn't switch. I even drop comboed, assuming that they would switch after seeing one strike do half of Pycon's health. Absurd. It's really like G4 is still G4 if it's not against Triku or specifically Turles. When those two are on the same team together, it's probably the hardest thing you can come up against. I didn't need to switch right there, but I did. I should have probably stayed in first. Ooh, that was really good. Gauge filled. I could have let Vegito take that as well. It's something I like to do. Because they're going to transform anyways and then get the health back. So there's no point of me losing my counter, you know. Just some plays you might want to think about if you are going to get G4. Ooh, see, this time I tried to switch. I can still reap the benefits of it in the same way. The benefit of using a synchro unit. Okay. I did say Vegito's rush might come in handy. And I'm looking pretty correct on that. Him rushing pretty fast, to be honest. But I'm not really worried or anything. I just need to get like one priority and I should be fine. I think G4's also, like, it seems kind of a mismatch in the way this guy's built his team. It's more built, his team's more built on offense. I'm gonna do a green card just so he can't switch out again, just in case he tries. Just in case he tries. I shouldn't have even used the ult there. I should have used the strikes. High key. Let's see how much damage this does though. Keep an eye on the right. $4 million. It's only fair. It's only fair. Like, you rushed me, bro. So what we got? Pycon? Super Gogeta? Yeah, that's a wash. Thought he would sidestep twice, to be honest. Oh, I guess the person gave up. I mean, it was a good game. I respect the person rushing early, but Bardock and Goku pretty much saved my ass. If we wrap this up, maybe one more after this. But Triku is going to be a pain. Look at him, he's 4 stars versus my 14-star team with a 40-star G4. You're going to see him put in work. Just off him being able to directly counter G4 through his element and his kit. It's actually nasty. Alright, here we go. That animation is a really long animation, by the way. If you're ever like thinking about dodging it. I'm not gonna switch out. I'm type neutral for a little bit. Second one is greedy, but we're here for that. Can I get out his endurance? Yeah, I'd rather do that. And now he's dead. Okay, man. Luckily, Vegito did damage to Triku, but G4 wouldn't have done that same damage, I promise you. You noticed how so many people are using yellows? Gammas have their plat right now, right away. So this team might be something. Pretty aggro. Can't do much with it, though. Drop combo. Yeah, I wanted to get the most damage out of this. Gone to half health. Good play. Blast close range is crazy though. I'm gonna let him fill up my gauge. I was gonna let him. Ooh, I was gonna full screen as well. I'm gonna keep going with the strikes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Gamma 1 had the blast cover. I'm gonna hit this blue card while I can, while I'm type neutral. Shout out Bardock and Goku for the explosive green. Alright, it's pretty much time to... Oh, I have to strike here. I'm gonna chain all these first. Very unnecessary, I know. Very unnecessary. It wasn't necessary at all. Especially because he didn't switch as well. Maybe he would have, but I doubt it. People were not sacking off GB. You know, personal bias. Thought he would tackle me. I guess he went for the transform. That's cool. We'll do it up. We'll do it up. Let me float back. Okay. That was really good on him. I'm not even gonna lie. He's gonna hit me with the dirtiest strike assault. But I am type neutral, so yeah, my gauge is not gonna activate. But I'm not gonna switch out because either his combo ends or he rushes, and I'll just use Bardock and Goku. Do I rush? Nah. Let's see how much damage I can do just going like this. Drop combo here. Ooh, that was a bad press, but it worked out. That was a genuine mistake. It was a genuine mistake, but it worked out. Is what it is. I was meant to hold it just to see what he's doing, but hey. Anyways, I think that pretty much encapsulates what G4 can do. I kind of put this video out as a way of warning you guys that if you do summon for G4, and even my 14-star G4, if you run into a Triku, it's going to be very difficult to overcome. If you run into Triku with Turlers, you might want to put the fries in the bag because G4 is not going to be optimal on that team. Triku doesn't allow him to heal, so that's tough. Turlers is going to tank, and when his comeback activates, that's even more tough because you have to switch out. The counters, your counters are based on you having health, so you need to be able to take damage so your gauge can fill. If you can't do that, that's tough. Your damage overall buffs are going to get cancelled because of Triku. That's tough. But that doesn't change the fact that G4 is still powering through a lot of that. If any of those guys are separated, G4 is still super optimal. As you guys saw, it's the 3v3 game. So in the same sense that G4 isn't the only unit on the team, I could have used Vegito in a lot of these cases to get rid of Triku. And in that one game where they forfeited, he did a lot of damage to Triku, you know. So consider your teams, but he's no longer especially the one-man army that he used to be in the 6th anniversary, which is a very short amount of time, but that's how the game's been moving nowadays, so you just be wary of that. I still think he's a very good powerhouse unit, but he's not the top one objectively, or at all in fact. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.